Stephen and Tanya Luckin. We farm at Haywood, 500 cows, 770 acres. I wasn't looking to save the world, but we've got 3 kilometres of river frontage, and Fitzroy's considered a pristine river, so having a large dairy farm on that, probably need to be a bit careful. Cow muck and fertiliser are bad news for pristine rivers.
And we used to have 60 hectares along the riverfront go underwater.
In the winter?
In the winter, when the river flooded, which was not ideal for us, and it wasn't ideal for the river because we obviously put on fertiliser, and so the risk was that some of that would be washed into the river. And that's where we first met Jared actually and started these projects together.
He come and had a look and he said, well, are you interested in fencing the river off and planting trees? And I said, we spent a whole day talking, and fencing my stock out of the river and protecting that helped me run my farm better with stock management. I don't need cows in the river, they can drown, and it ended up being a win-win. I get subsidised fencing, stock control done, and Jared gets the river fenced and treed, and if you work together, it's a win-win.
The unique thing about Jared and the Glenelg Hopkins CMA is they get what our priorities are and what's important to us, and they're happy to work with that.
The second project we did, Jared come and saw us and said the willows are invading the river and they needed to stop it, and were we interested in ripping them out. So they've come in, killed and poisoned all the willows and burnt them. So one of the benefits for us of getting rid of the willows is they do choke the rivers up and the water backs up and floods our farm.
The tree planting's the third project that we've undertaken with Jared, and the whole idea of that is to really restore that riparian zone. Those trees represent what was naturally here about 250 years ago, so that's actually quite exciting, I think.
Today we came out to a Haywood farm and we planted trees next to the Fitzroy River. We wanted to plant 2,500 trees, but we did 2,000, which is still a pretty good job.
I guess just putting in a helping hand to people that usually would have to do this by themselves.
It makes me feel happy that we're doing something for the environment and we're helping out our community.
And at the moment, I really want the kids to learn about sustainable practices. I want them to understand about they're the future and how they need to now take over from where we've left off.
And understanding the cultural significance of that river actually makes us quite proud to be looking after it. And that's been a bit of a change that we've sort of gone through, haven't we, in the work that we've done. So yeah. I think the overwhelming message from us is that it's not scary to be working with an agency like the Hopkins CMA.
What I think is exciting is these kids are pretty impressionable at this age, and the environment is right up there on their list of topics, and I think the next generation might save the planet, because apparently us middle-aged white guys are the ones that have wrecked it, so it'd be great.